And I think we are live. Hello, welcome to the stream. So, what are we doing tonight? Tonight the goal is to playtest through the entire game, Glitcheon, and I have it open here. This is the game made with Unity. Here you can see the first level, the tutorial. And I will playtest through the entire game tonight, making sure that I find every little thing about it that is wrong or bad or that I don't like. And I will write down everything that is not working properly or that is not great. It's a Q&A, welcome. No, it's not a Q&A, it's QA, standing for Quality Assurance. But you can still ask me questions in live chat if you want to. But yeah, basically I want to assure that the game is of the highest quality when we release, but for that I still need to find out what's currently still bad about it. That's why the thumbnail is kind of like that with the why does it suck? Because right now I'm not entirely sure. And someone just joined in the stream voice chat. If you want to join in the stream voice chat and just talk with your voice on stream, then you can do that if you join our Discord server. The link for that is in the description. But yeah, I will playtest it now, and then no, I will not release it straight away. I will release it when it's ready, or we all, right? Like, we won't release it right away, we will release it when it's ready. But now I'm just playtesting to find out what we still need to do. I mean, we know a couple of things that we still need to do, but we don't know everything. For example, we know that here in this area, there's still no background art. And we kind of need to add backgrounds for that, for example. But there are also things that we don't quite know about. Like, for example, if everything in the game feels right, or maybe I get a few ideas while playtesting to make it better. Maybe I find a few bugs, maybe just some visual problems that don't look so great, that sort of stuff. It's playable, yes. I hope that you can play it from beginning to finish, because otherwise it will be a little hard to playtest. But I think that you mostly can. And if at some point you can't, then I can cheat, because I'm playing within the engine, so I can just move the character around if something is not passable, right? Like, I can just change where I am. Yeah, but that's kind of what we are doing tonight. This stream will be pretty spoiler heavy for the demo. Hello, Dimas Dix, welcome. So if you don't want spoilers for the demo and want to experience it fresh for the first time, then I suggest not to watch this stream. But if you don't care about that and you just want to see what it's like and want to watch me test and so on, then feel free. We are going to start. Oops, this is wait, let me turn that off. That was a little reminder of my calendar. Sorry. Okay. Alright, you don't care? Well, then let's get right into it. Alright. Can you playtest too? We might at some point enable it for public playtesting. But at the moment, it's not ready enough, I think. And this is just going to be a demo anyway, for now. This is not the full game release yet. And holy moly, that is very loud. Let's maybe turn down the... Actually, this is a good first thing to test. The menu. Ah, yes. And there's already the first bug. These buttons don't work. Alright. Well, let's take a shot of that. And I will always write some tasks on our Miro task board over here. So whenever I find something that isn't working right, I just make a little post-it here. And hold on. Let me type in here. Oh yeah, you found Waldo. So this is main menu settings and credits buttons don't work. All right, that's the thing to fix. So there's the first thing that sucks right now. Hello, random coz. I'm streaming on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm watching the stream. That's
nice. We are playtesting the game tonight,
Yeah.
and I already found the first bug in the main menu without even starting it. How about that?
Yeah. The thumbnail is a little bit exaggerated. It doesn't suck.
It sucks in a few parts, believe me. For example, it really sucks that the buttons here don't work. Another thing that is kind of weird right now is like really loud sound on startup that is supposed to only play when the start button is pressed. So that's a task.
Yeah.
Okay, so
like, it's like a jump scare.
yeah, it's a jump scare when the game loads. I don't know, that's not intentional. Okay, let's see about these buttons. Yeah, okay, that took me to Twitter. This one. This one didn't do anything, I believe.
Imagine putting a jump scare right at the start of your game just to mess with people.
Okay, so this one took me to our Patreon. But the Discord button didn't take me anywhere, so that's another thing to write down. Discord button in the main menu.
The Discord button should open like the browser with the invite, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Discord button doesn't open the browser. Okay, cool. We already got a couple of things here, so good we're testing that. We can change the difficulty here. I think that doesn't matter so much now.
Glitcheon is flying in the nothing of like Glitcheon is there.
Yeah, this is actually kind of interesting because why are we in the void? Oh, we loaded in another level. Ah, that's not supposed to be that way.
The thing, instead of loading into the main like the thing, it loaded on the UI of a completely separate level.
Well, let me just reboot and delete the save and all that stuff so that we can... Oh, okay, yeah, alright. Okay. Now, yeah, no, we wrote everything in C# and Unity.
Yeah. Wait a sec, I need to
Maybe I forgot to change play on awake on this button you say. Let's see. Let's see about that. So this has no, not. So this is the one shutter, and it. No, I don't think it should. I mean, I can put like a -1 here. But I don't think that this is the problem.
I'm just standing here not understanding anything. But okay.
I don't think it's play on awake. I think it's actually being called from somewhere for some reason. But I don't know why. Well, let's press play again and see if we... Yeah, no, see, like it's super loud for no reason. Okay.
Maybe it's because like the sound thing is like I don't know a lot about C sharp, so I'll be most probably wrong. But maybe it's because like instead of being cooled, it's like cooled by the ready of the thing. So like when everything is ready instead of it just
Well,
plays.
hmm, may... Yeah, I don't know. It might be that it's just being called twice or something. It's something for our programmer River to figure out, I guess. Or maybe I can look into it later, but we need to figure it out why it's happening and then fix it. Okay, so let's actually go. This was not even like I wasn't even starting anything yet. Boom. Okay, and right away I landed. I landed in the ground.
It's like I've never made a game. It's making games so freaking buggy.
Well, sometimes.
I guess.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. We disappear and some... Ah, that's interesting. Why does some of the stuff disappear when we load in the pause menu?
Like, they have something in common. Maybe it's the layer they are on.
I know that they are on a different layer. I don't know why, but that's interesting. So let's take a screenshot of that and let's write it down. Alright, so this is another thing that currently is not good. So, right now,
Oh, hi, Waldo.
in
How
the
is it going?
pause menu, the player and vignette among some other objects mysteriously disappear.
I'm just here to, like, distract you from working. That's my point in life.
Okay.
Not to not do nothing and distract people for what they're doing, so no one gets to be a good boy.
You know that I can kick you out at any moment.
Oh, right. Oh, well.
Okay, so... Oh, that's interesting. So we had a null reference here. Let's take a look at that. So it says stop all movement. Null reference, object reference, set, not set to... in the player controller, stop all movement.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Hey, hello.
Wrong language.
Welcome, Tess.
Hello.
We're testing the game.
Yeah, what?
Gaze Gamer says,
Get it.
Guardian, you are incredible. I hope
Yeah,
that's a
wanna see
compliment.
your-
If so, thank you.
I wanna see your epic gameplay.
Okay, yeah, for now, I mean, for now we're just writing down a lot of bugs that I already found before even starting to play. So that's something.
Yeah, now when you start the game, there is a fucking jump scare. So like, you
Epic.
It plays a very loud sound when you, like before you even press
Yeah,
start.
after you die.
No, not when you die, like when you just, when the game just loads up.
Give me a second. My
Not
headphones are
set an
sounding
instance of
weird.
an object. Okay, null ref in player controller line 221. Stop all movement. That's a bug. All right.
Dimas
So
Dix
we're writing
says
down all the
Glitcheon
tasks here.
Glitcheon character looks cool. Very nice.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Hello, it's me, your boy Moki. Why is it Moki? Why? What is Moki?
It's a like it should be monkey, but more without some letters because it's more funny, haha, and a reference to the last time when you wrote monkey in the code.
I just
Yes.
came to say hi because I can't stay here for long.
That's okay. So right now we're stuck in the floor here because we fell down from very high, and it didn't like that. So that's another thing to write in.
Yeah, I like the idea of getting screenshots of Glitcheon stuck underground.
Yeah, Glitcheon is
You
being
get
glitchy right
stuck
now.
in the
Wow.
floor after
Glitcheon has
the
glitches.
initial fall.
Can't he
And
just like
the
leave them like it's Glitcheon, it's glitchy. Leave them in there, no one is gonna say anything.
I think people are going to say something if they find out that they cannot play the game because they right away are. I mean, you can do the jump animation and that's about it.
They can fix the code themselves.
I don't think they can
Yeah,
actually.
anyways, see ya.
Bye bye.
See
See you
ya
around.
later.
Okay, so well, let's see if we can recall the last save. Okay, we can just start from here. And right away I see a little bit of a seam in between the tiles here. When I move around you can kind of see that there's a seam between these two tiles and between these two tiles. Yeah. Okay. That's a level design thing, so this is going to be an orange task.
All the more than being like a funny Easter egg is just staring at your soul. They're looking at your bugs, judging you by your game dev, by your game dev skills while he hides behind the people and watches you for the rest of your life.
Okay.
That said, I don't care very much.
Alright, so Jaleko says Ayo, Ayo, Jaleko. Ayo, right back to you. Cool. Okay, small seams in between tiles in the ground.
Noise. Jaleko asked for heavy typing noises. Take these.
Okay.
I think he.
Oh, I just got that now. Heavy typing noises. Oh, it seems to be a little bit delayed for me. Chair says chair. Chair, back to you, chair. Okay. Let's actually go. Like, okay, here we are. We are our little character here. Let's take a look at something though. So if I am on difficulty mode hard right now. I want to play on normal first.
Wait, I have an idea. If you put the difficulty on extreme, you'll randomly you'll just trip on the ground, like in Smash Brawl. Just because yes.
I'll take that suggestion and put it on our board. Wait, let me actually, yeah. Let me put.
It was ironic.
Let me. No, I really value your feedback. You know, like let's make a task for that. What did you say? So you said like randomly trip on the ground, something like that, right?
Don't do it. It's gonna be horrendous. Please.
Please, let me take that to like I really value your feedback, so I wanna just yeah, let me take that over here. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, there it goes. Yeah, it goes to the task graveyard. Okay.
Okay. Wait, what other things are to the task graveyard?
Old tasks that are bad and not needed because they're bad ideas or something like that. So your idea, just join them. You are welcome.
No problem.
um,
Oh, look.
how
so
many
much
people
that-
work on this game? It's 3. It's Riverforge, who is our programmer, and it's Barnacle, who is our level designer, and then it's me, and I do art and audio, and sometimes I also program. And yeah, that's our team. 3 people.
Oh, look. So much dead bodies. Finally, I can have lunch. Give me 2 seconds.
Alright.
Those tasks were really good. They tasted like shit, but at least I ate something.
Make that a little bit louder. Okay. How long did we work on this game? So far it's almost a year, not quite though. And you have to consider that we're kind of, yeah, it's like since Wowie Jam 2.0. That was at the start of the year, February or something like that, or January. I don't know exactly, but like since then, we met at Wowie Jam 2.0 at Jonas Wowie Jam. And yeah, so we've been working on it since then, and we are working on it kind of a little bit on the side because we all have stuff to do in our main lives. For example, I have a day job that is full-time, so I'm really only doing this in the evenings and on the weekends. So the progress can be a little slow as a result of that, but we are making progress, so that's something. Alright, so...
While you have a job, my work is to be useless, and I think it's to survive. That's all I can do for now.
Well, you seem to be good enough at that, so good job. Alright, so let's actually start the game here. So we can move around with the arrow keys. We can move around with A and D, so that both works, as is advertised here. We can
we've been
jump.
here in the same zone, going back and forward for no fucking reason for like 10 minutes.
We have been hearing what for... What?
Yeah, this zone. We didn't even make the jump you're making right now for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, the reason is that I found so many bugs already before even starting the game, so I need to write all of them down. Another thing is... Oh yeah, so over here it's supposed to show some more stuff, and this is currently empty. We need to figure out what we want to put in there, because it
So, like,
just looks awkward right now.
That should be like for abilities or something like that. Because I
Yeah,
remember,
it could
like,
be abilities, could also be the location you're in.
Yeah, I think that's not like if you that seems more like a card of the player itself. So like I think the location you are is better in a separate place because like that like if I see that and it's empty, I think there should be information about the player, not information about the place you are. More probably I would like I remember like I wasn't in the VC when like there were like this thing you entered and then it closed and then you should open and it didn't open and you gained some type of ability. Ah yeah, it was like the ability to just hit yourself around the room.
Yeah.
So, like,
you get new abilities as the game goes on. Right now I cannot do that, and I cannot make the platform below me. So I wrote down add location and status to pause menu player card. The reason why I mention location is that this is kind of inspired by social media. So you will get like a little pin icon here, and then it says just the name of the area you're in. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think like if you should add something for the abilities, like when you have no abilities, you just write like it's useless, like me and you.
Okay, I'll think about it. Might put it on the task graveyard for you. Okay, so I'm now testing it with a controller, and I can move at variable speed with the stick, with the analog stick, and I can jump here with A. None of the other buttons currently do anything, but they're not supposed to, so this is all good. But okay, the D-pad does not work right now. So, writing that down.
What controller are you using? Just
I'm using an Xbox One controller.
I have an Xbox 360 controller, and I can say the D-pad experience on that controller is just like my cat. You think it's gonna be good because it looks good, but then 1 year later you notice how fucking crap it is, and it scratches your hand. And
Okay.
hurts your feelings.
Well, that's too bad. I think, I don't know. I think the Xbox D-pad is alright, but
Yeah, but
to each their own.
like the 360 controller has a really bad D-pad because it doesn't have like a joint in the center, so like you can click multiple direction at once.
Uh,
That's really bad.
You can with the Xbox One controller, so it's good enough for me. Anyway, let's actually start playing. So we haven't started playing yet because there were so many bugs without even starting to play. Actually, before I do that, hold on. So
Wait a second.
if I open the pause menu again, I'm still in the settings. I should be here again. Right? Like if I'm in the settings and then I open the pause menu, I'm still here. That's not great. Okay, so let's write that down as well.
I remembered about a thing like when I joined the stream, like there was this bug that the thing just spawned in the random level, Glitcheon. Why was the screen red?
That happens when you die or lose health. So
That
I
seems
guess
really
that you died on start or something like that, and then it loaded the game in some previous checkpoint that I had, and that's why. Okay,
That
so
seems really sad.
what am I writing down here? It's like, yeah, pause menu returns to settings upon re-entering. That's not great. It should instead go back to the main thing here. And one more thing that I noticed is if I change the difficulty right now, I always keep the same max health, and we wanted to change that so that you have more max health if you're on a lower difficulty. So change base max health depending on the difficulty setting. Alright, cool. See, we didn't even play the game yet, and I already found this many bugs and issues. So there you go. That's why the game sorta sucks right now, and those are all the things that suck even before you start playing. So now you know why I gave it this thumbnail. Hello, Lucas Roofer. What is this Miro thing? Seems I see it sometimes, but I don't know what it is. It's a kind of a live editing board that you can use for brainstorming, mind maps, for task tracking, like we do, for project management, and you can and it shares live like Google Documents or something like that. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's actually go.
Since I have nothing to do, I will now spam my pixel art.
It's not quite like Trello, no. It's a board that you can use to write down all sorts of stuff, but it's it can do different things than Trello. Like, you can make mind maps and so on. You can do planning and so on without just having tasks. Alright, so. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, I just had an idea. How about... Like, I like these panels in the background here, but I want to connect it a little bit more to the area. So how about we put behind this window, we put some of these... Hold on. Some of these
Well,
things here. I mean, this
Yeah,
currently
you
looks
know,
like crap because
yeah.
I was looking at a 2D view, but here, if we put some of that in the background there, but in turned off, I think that could look pretty cool.
What are those on the like? Those are certainly people who contributed to the game, more probably. Wait, one of those is Squid. Is that Squid from
Yes.
Willow's Lane? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Why? What should they be like? What?
These are kind of account holding cells in a way. So accounts are being stored in this area, and here is where all the kind of bad accounts are being stored, all of the banned ones and so on. So you have a bunch of sketchy ones, including, of course, Squid here, and a bunch of
Why is Glitcheon a sketchy one? Why?
well, that's something to find out in the game. But yeah,
The effect like in the background is super cool. How the fuck did you do that? That like effect of the thing that goes three-dimensional.
this it's just a bunch of planes, and it has fog. In Unity, you can apply fog to 3D stuff. And I customized the sprite shader a little bit so that it can also use the fog. I actually had to go in there and make it use the fog, but yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
about it.
pretty cool. Wait, why was there a laughing crying emoji?
This
Oh my
one,
god.
this is the account of Deep Fried Memer, also a suspended account from the forum.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's make a screenshot here, and then I want to go in. Where's Miro? Come on.
The form is practically
Add.
Reddit, but with less copyright strikes.
Account storage units to the first window. Add account storage units to the first window in the tutorial PG. Okay, I think that would be cool if we had some of those just but turned off in here.
Yeah.
Could look pretty
By the
nice.
way, so like, wait, what would be turned off mean? Like those accounts don't exist anymore?
No, it's just like those things are not connected to the system, so the machines are there, but they're kind of just like in a storage room.
Yeah.
Alright, let's jump across the first passage here, very easy. And
Also,
whoop!
like, will you just use like the empty one that you use for the parallax effect, or will you add like other funny haha?
No, it would be completely empty, so it wouldn't even have a screen at all. And it will not be blue, but black.
It's so like they are just in the stock for when there is another sketch account to be.
Yeah. They're just like where they're being produced, or maybe it's like an old storage of them, or something like that. So then we enter the scene here. And for some reason, right away, we're really strangely at the bottom of the screen here. Like, I don't know why the camera is focused up so much. Yeah, it should. Yeah, that's more like it should be. But strangely enough, when we enter the scene, it's different. Let me do that again. So right now, this is the normal camera. And
Oh
then
my
when I
god,
enter, it kind of goes
that
up here.
took a long time that took a bit, like, it's a bit awkward, like, you just stopped there. You know what you could do?
This is because it's running in the editor in Unity. This is not
Okay.
like that in game, I hope. We will need to test that later on too, if it's like that in the build, but I think it's just in the editor.
Since this game is full of, I think there are a lot of funny references. You could, like, you know how inserts games like Half-Life and other Valve games, you just stop for a bit and there's a loading screen and the audio loops, and there's just loading at the center. That would
Yeah.
be a funny reference. I don't know. Like, you could do like normal, and then if the thing takes a lot of time, you have like a 50% chance it happens just for fun.
Entering lobby for the first time should be more zoomed in. Okay. Alright, so that's another task for our level designer, so he can fix the camera. And see, like before when I did this, I was up here and it was zoomed in afterwards. Now it doesn't do that anymore, so that's actually really strange how that behaves. Huh. Okay, I'm not sure why that's the case, but that's something we should fix as well. Alright. So we drop down, we go wee, and here we are. Alright.
Someone just dropped a very not safe for work joke on general.
Okay, let me...
Don't delete it out loud.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'll just delete it. That's okay. Okay.
too late.
I'm starting to understand playtesting is very important. Playtesting is extremely important. Otherwise you don't find out what is so bad about your game, and trust me, there will always be things that are bad about it. And especially if you want to release your game to the public, then you want to make sure that you playtest beforehand. This is why I'm doing this right now.
Why are the Discord emojis just there chilling in the holes? What?
Oh, this is like basically like this is a chat box kind of thing, and those are the emojis that you can use, kind of like you can.
Yeah, they are really creepy.
You think so?
Yeah. You know
What?
those 3D and really sketchy. They make me remember about those like really sketchy books you buy, and then there's like images of 3D rendered emojis that are like nightmare. I can say that.
Okay.
I don't want to remember because else this night I will not sleep. I'm certainly scream else.
All right. I'm very sorry about that, but that's just what these emojis are. They just exist like that. You can't do anything about it.
Like me, I just exist with no fucking reason.
See, now you're understanding. Okay, so we got a little welcome Glitcheon thing going on here. Right, let's collect this checkpoint and then move on to the next section. So there are two ways we can go right now. We can go here into the Ads and Analytics Center, or we can go to the right to the Platform Expansion section. We cannot go up here because we don't jump high enough. But let's go to the bottom left into the Ads and Analytics Center first. But we will find out very quickly that this is actually currently a dead end still, and you cannot progress any further. So let's go back.
Understanding like there are gonna be different paths. Is this like just the hub, or is it like different paths? So you need to choose different paths and explore the whole thing, and then you have like it's like backtracking. Do you need to do backtracking? That's the question.
Within this demo, you don't specifically need to do a lot of backtracking, but you cross this this part here more than once.
Yeah, I think like is it meant like when developing the game? Is it meant to be linear, or back, or you need to backtrack and do that and then do this and then go back?
The full finished game is supposed to be more explorative, where you go through the world and you go back and forth and you find your way and you explore.
You should really add like a quick teleport feature, or like at least a
Yeah, don't worry. Like there will definitely be something like that in the full game, but in the demo it's not needed because the demo is small enough to just go through it quickly, and the demo is also pretty linear. There are some extras, some extra secrets that you can get to, but it's not needed. It's a very, very nice sound when you collect that purple collectible. Thank you. Worked hard on it.
Wait, I didn't hear it because I had the YouTube stream.
Yeah, well, you can mute yourself here and listen to the YouTube stream if you want to hear it. Okay, let's collect one of those. Okay, that's the sound. Okay, so we have our first enemy. Explodes behind us, just as expected. Okay.
It's like that the forum is against this little thing, but then there are all logos of this little thing all around. It's confusing.
I don't know what you mean, sorry. What do you mean by little thing?
I mean Glitcheon, I just forgot the name. Like, you see, like, there is the logo, like, it's that thing. Glitcheon is on the freaking wall, and the thing is just, like, trying to...
Yeah, because you're like an old default avatar of the forum, and the forum's logo is its default avatar.
Oh, okay. It's like Google having a fucking G, like a logo. Wait a freaking second. It has a G like a logo. I am a genius.
Yeah, it has a logo. Okay, so here's a problem with the parallax background here. It's kind of like clipping into the... You see that? That's not supposed to happen. You can actually see it changing over on the right side here too. So we have to look into that. There are some issues here. You can see it changing back and forth on the left side as well. So let's just take a screenshot of this and then yeah, I'll just write that down as a task again.
I think I'll go because like I'm rebooting my entire YouTube channel and it's a freaking nightmare. So I'll go to work.
Okay, see you around. Thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Alright, so we need to change. Come on. Parallax backgrounds. Parallax BGs in the intro section of platform expansion sector are bugging in and out of existence. Yeah. Let's just call it that. Okay. Now, let's continue though. Doesn't stop our progress, it just looks awkward. Okay. Woo! Alright. Cool. Nice, so we are here.
Hi there, welcome to the forum. This is just merely a placeholder voice line.
So these are just placeholders still.
Here is a second
Oh, that's
placeholder
weird.
voice line that we will play after the first one.
These slow down your fall. I don't know why they do that. Let me test a thing here real quickly. Oh god, we get a lot of nirefs right here. That's interesting. Someone just joined the voice chat. Hello, Rako Games. I'm streaming on YouTube, testing the full game. And I'm writing down all the bugs and issues that I find. Okay, so this force field here, the force field script. Oh, the vertical push is not at 0. Should be though. That's the thing. Force fields here should have a vertical push of 0. So now when you jump on it, you don't get held up by it, but just to the side. That's nicer. Okay, let's write that down though, because this is obviously editing in play mode and it's not applying anything. So force fields in terminal area are pushing vertically. Yeah, okay. And then we have a bunch of null reference exception errors here. Actually, this is like, what? A request to Unity accounts has failed with HTTP status unauthorized? What? I don't know why. Okay, but that's probably not something that we need to be concerned with. But this seems like something to be concerned with. Wow, an invalid seek position was passed to this function. Okay, let me just kind of make that a little bigger. And the double audio source. So that we can debug this as well. Alright, I'll write it down as a task later. But what is this? So that's niref in the camera trigger controller. And let's take that into account here. Okay. So we're writing this down. No ref in camera trigger controller in first terminal area. Line 94. Okay. Well, see, there's all these weird things in the game that need to be fixed. Have you published a game before? Yeah. Actually, well, what do you mean by published a game? I've uploaded a bunch of games to the internet that are free and you can just play them. If you count those as publishing a game, then yes. If you mean like a commercial game, and by published you mean I myself published it, then no. But I worked on a commercial game before that was out in early access, so that was kind of published. So kind of depends on how you look at it. The answer kind of depends on that. Yeah. So it's a little bit hard to answer. Also, yeah, the camera here is not fixed to the room for some reason. It should be kind of focused on this room only. And it's not. I don't know why. Let's write that down as a task. Camera in first terminal area not fixed on the room. You mean like just on the internet? Yes. On the internet, actually, let me... Hold on, here, I can show you my itch.io account, so you can get a better idea of what I have online. Jeez, if this actually loads. Do I have an internet outage or something like that? Stream's still going. I don't know why my internet's so slow. Maybe it's because I'm streaming right now. But basically you can find my itch.io. You can find my itch.io page. If you look at my channel, I think there's a link to my itch.io, and you can see all the games that I have made. Not even all of them, but like most of the games that I participated in. That are actually playable online. Yeah. So it's like... It's like this. You can find it there. Oh yeah, here. So those are all games that I kind of worked on. You can see the list here. There's a bunch of games. Some are downloadable, some are playable in the browser. You're welcome. Okay. Let's go and grab our ability here. As you can see, it's on the terminal. So we go there and... Oh, the camera doesn't zoom in. That's new, though. Like, something must be completely bugged in the camera.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Whatever that is, because this is just a placeholder, so I don't know. Well, let's go move on.
Are we just constantly having the same...
I don't know what it is, though, because this is just a placeholder.
Yeah, so any changes to the camera are not working anymore. Okay. What if I die? Oh, now it's working again. Ah, see, it was supposed to be focused on the room like this. But something caused this null reference exception. And that, I guess, completely screwed up the whole camera system. Until we died. Okay, pretty interesting. That's something to figure out later. Yeah, because you're supposed to have this dynamic camera stuff here. Whoa, this is way too fast. It's like instant. It's... Whoa, this is really... it's really janky. Yeah, that's not great. something that needs to be fixed for sure. Okay, so let's write that down as well. Okay. So it is fixed on the room, but it was just a bug, and I wrote that down here. Camera, well, it's like after camera transition after first terminal area to abrupt and janky. That's something we need to fix somehow. Okay, alright. Looks like we can go on here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really feeling the lighting here because on top there's some lighting stuff going on, but on the bottom there isn't. And it's been kind of bugging me for a while. And I'll just add that as a task. So fix lighting in S Tower 1. That's something for me to do. Okay. Alright, we get up here. This jump is a little tighter, but I think it's pretty doable though. Yeah, it's alright. Okay, so here we are. Here's the city in the background, and there's some stuff up here that if you jump up a little, you can see Neolight observation deck. So you can find out about it if you come back here later with more abilities. If you decide to go back, there's stuff you can find. Okay, so it's a little bit tricky to get up here again, but it works. Oh, you can even do that. Okay, nice, nice. Wow, I think yeah, Coyote jump is still kind of a little bit too generous. You can very clearly jump off of thin air here. I think that should be way tighter. Let me make that a task as well. Still too generous, should be tighter. It's very noticeable that you jump in mid-air. Okay, that's a variable to tweak a little bit. Okay, let's keep going here. Nice, nice. There's this enemy here. Whoa. Okay, there we go. All right. Now we can just drop down here. All right. So now I'm in easy mode, or well, we call it normal, but it's really supposed to be like an easy mode. But I remember that this is a section that many people kind of struggled with. So I think we should make that a little bit easier in the normal mode. Yeah. Yeah, I think that could still be made a little easier. Though for me it's easy, but I think maybe we can just scale down this hazard here a little bit. Let me see if there's actually something already in place. That's here. No, gosh, it's like so weird. Okay, so we have this and this. So this one, yeah, it has this difficulty behavior toggle, just like every hazard, but it's just active all the time. And what I think we should do is have like a second one that is just a little smaller, like this perhaps, that you can jump over more easily. It's a little smaller like that, and that is only active in normal, and the other one will not be active in normal. Let me test with that. Let me set it to hard for a sec, and then set it to normal. There we go. Okay. Oh, they're... Huh, why are they both loaded? Well... Ah, why? Oh no, I made this one appear, whereas it should have been this one. Okay, let's test this again. Alright, so this is now the smaller one, right? Like we have small and we have big, and small is active. So now it should just be a little bit easier for less experienced players. Ah, you can actually make it in one jump now. But that doesn't matter so much for normal mode, because normal mode is supposed to be kind of easygoing. And then you can kind of... Because this is no challenge at all in normal mode. You can just drop down. So the other one is just a little bit more of a challenge. I think that's a nicer ramp up of the difficulty. So yeah, let's write that down as a task, and kind of maybe take a screenshot. Alright, so I have our Miro here. Final hazard area in platform expansion sector should get a difficulty tweak for a smaller top hazard on normal. Keep it the same on other difficulties. Okay, that's another little note. Right, I think with that we can move out of this first level. We have our ability here, and we can go on. Okay, loading the next level. I think this is way faster in the build than it is in the editor. Okay, so here we are in the next section of the game. And so far it's nice. Yeah, easy, no problem. Okay, yeah, I think that's fairly easy for normal mode. That's pretty much okay. Yeah, feels good to jump across. And the enemies weren't too disturbing, I think. For this mode, it's quite okay.
Hi there. Welcome to the forum.
Okay, yeah, that's another thing. So, we know, by the way, that they are placeholders. That's why I'm not writing that down. We already know that we need to change that. But music track for terminals should start at 0 rather than at some random point in the loop. Just a minor thing.
Here is a second placeholder voice line that we will play after the first one. Hi there. Welcome to the forum.
Alright, this works. But I think the animation speed here is not good. Like, the coding animation needs to be a little bit slower. And fit with the zoom out. So that's a thing that I should do. It's come on, give me the color. Here we go. And another thing here. No, it's not level design stuff. It's more like, yeah. Getting the visual ability should happen along with the zoom out in the terminal sequence. Okay, alright, so we got that. Let's keep going. Let's keep finding bad things. Alright. Okay, so here are the new shorter range enemies, and that one just got me. And we have a new ability that has been revamped a little bit by River recently, where it looks pretty much the same, but it works differently in that now it keeps pushing you back, not as long as you hold an arrow key as it was before, but as long as you hold down the ability key. So you can still do all sorts of crazy tricks with it, but the input for it just works a bit differently to make a little bit more sense to new players. Whew. And then we can do this little trick with the spring here. Whew. Yeah, pretty much like that. Okay, that's a thing that I noticed, is like you can kind of hop on the spring like that. It doesn't always launch you up then if you hop on it. So that's something to write down as well. That's kind of really weird. Yeah, let's see what we can do about that. So pressing jump on top of a spring leads to less bounce. I hope River understands what I mean by that. Okay, let's keep going though. Whew, okay. There we go. We got those out of the way. Whew, okay. Let's make sure that the cameras are kind of alright in this area. Yeah, I think the camera here should kind of be locked. Should have a locked height. Because right now it goes up and down for no reason, and you actually see up here it reveals some gaps in the background that shouldn't be there. So second floor in attack level. Camera in second floor of attack level should have fixed height. Okay. Alright. Let's keep it going. Let's see. Oof. Alright. Get those enemies out of the way. Alright. Those two. And we can move on. So now we get into this little 3D section here. Okay. Very nice. Cool stuff. Yeah, you can still do some really crazy speed tricks here. Though it may very well lead to you dying. But yeah. Alright, so we move down here. And I think I may be wrong. But yeah. There's supposed to be a secret here. And our level designer hasn't put that here yet. So I'm gonna write that as a task. Just add upgrade station to bottom right of attack level. Yeah, it's just not there. Okay. Oops. Get that away. Alright. Oh no. Okay. Well. Ow. Okay. Already got hit twice. Oh no. That's alright. Ow. Okay, that one... That one was still there. Let me play that again. Alright, now it's over there. Damn it. I can use this. Okay, they just crash into each other. Oh no! Oh no! Alright. This area is still pretty hard. I guess that's fine because we're a little further along the game now. I hope it won't be too hard for new players. Oh, okay, that was close. Alright, so... Ow, that hit me. Okay, we only have one heart left. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, okay, that was the last enemy. Alright, and we go back to the observation hub. Why is Glitcheon in this place and what is his goal in the story of the game? So we haven't, like, as you could see, whenever you go to a terminal right now, there are placeholder voice lines. And that is because we haven't implemented the voice lines yet. That will sort of go through some of the backstory. And you will find out when the demo comes out for sure. But the short story of it is that you're kind of a forum account on this big forum, and you have developed a form of sentience, and you're just trying to find out actually why you're here, what is going on, and what your purpose is. And you are being guided by an administrator who works at the forum, basically. I could go into more detail, but honestly, there will just be more to find out when the demo actually launches. And of course, we want to keep some of that for the full game as well. But you are being used to test this new this new venture, this new experiment of the forum, which is kind of an AI-based virtual representation as a physical space of the forum itself that you can exist in. And as it's all AI generated, somehow something in there created sentient beings that are these forum accounts, but if they were like real actual sentient beings. That's kind of the rough outline of the reason why you're here and the world and the story. Okay, so now we can actually get up here. This is still a very... Oh my god, this transition is so weird. And then somehow it still doesn't... Yeah, okay. Then let's write that down. I had something, camera transition here, like camera transition towards first tower in ad block is broken. Oh. That's something to fix for sure. Let's keep climbing up here. As you can see, things are already getting more buggy as we go on. Like, we see more of these glitch tiles. That's working very nicely. Actually, I think this jump is a little bit too high. Like, it's not possible to get up there without kind of awkwardly rolling up the edge, and just feels bad. And I don't always get it. This jump is just kind of... let's see if that's the case with other jumps in this section too, and I just kind of glossed over it. No, this one's fine. This one's a little tight, but it's sort of... So this one is very much okay. So maybe this platform can just be lowered a little bit so that this jump is a little easier to make. Because right now you always kind of have to roll up the edge of it, and it's just a little bit awkward. Yeah. Yeah, that can be changed. So let's write a task for that. Some jumps in attack level first tower are a little bit too tall. Pretty cool theme, and you love AI? Yeah, AI is like, it's getting more and more interesting over time. I'm actually sometimes using AI-based systems to generate some of the graphics in this game. So, yeah, it's definitely something to think about more and more in the real world as well. Some jumps in attack level first tower are a little bit too tall. So that's something where you have to awkwardly roll up the edge. Okay. I think Barnacle will understand what I mean here. Alright. I think that the background-foreground separation with the parallax layer here is a little bit awkward. The parallax layer in the background could just be darkened a bit. So, darken, come on, darken parallax layer in first add block tower a bit. You need to go and sleep. Okay, see you around. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye. Alright, so let's actually get up here. Oh boy. That's sort of a bit close. Okay. Alright, we get into the next.
Welcome to the forum. This is just merely a placeholder voice line. Here is a second placeholder
Next
voice
terminal
line
area.
that we will play after the first one. Hi there. Welcome to the forum. This is just merely a placeholder voice line. Here is a second placeholder
Whoops.
voice line
That
that we
was
will
supposed
play
to happen.
after the first one.
Whatever that is, because this is just a placeholder. So I don't good move.
Ooh, the parallax background can creep into the window here. That doesn't look good.
What it is though, because this is just a placeholder.
Ouch. Alright, oh, we have unassigned reference exceptions in the window here in the glitch control. Oh yeah. For some reason, well, the glitch control is turned off, so I don't know why it's giving me an unassigned reference exception. Maybe when it's turned off, the on render thing is still being called. I guess it's that. Why is there a script missing? Oh. Okay, for some reason there's actually a missing script on these hazards. Fix compile errors? If we have compile errors, then why can't I play the game? That's a little strange. But yeah, we have a ton of warnings here. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's certainly a problem. Alright, so two things. One thing is check out missing script on hazard particles. And the other one is a level design thing where it's like parallax BG clipping into add block window. Alright, let's keep going. Here we go. We see all the ads in the background of the ad block section. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, this is a thing that has been annoying me for a while. And it's still there. So platforms and ad block section should get a half tile on top of them. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, like, this platform is kind of a little naked, and the checkpoint USB thing there is just kind of hovering in midair. It's not looking very good. That should be fixed. Along with this one, there should just be a little bit of a background tile behind this. Okay, let's, oops, alright. That didn't go so well. Let's... Okay, I need to actually get it like this, okay. I am wondering whether you can do it like this as well. No, doesn't seem like you can. Ah, you can do it like this though. That's a nice move too. Alright. Ooh, okay, well. Okay, so this camera is also really not great. Like, it's kind of like it can leave the screen here for some reason. Alright, Let's check that in as a task as well. Camera in fall on the right side of add block is not adjusted correctly. You can leave the screen. Okay. I think it should just be moved over to the side a little bit, and that would make it good, or at least better. I'm thinking we should add something to the side here, because it looks very much like a path. And then it's kind of a little disappointing if you cannot go there. Oops. Yeah, like maybe if you could enter some kind of secret room to the side there. That would be pretty cool. Or maybe a path back to the lobby. That would be pretty interesting. Okay. Let's write that down as a thing here. Add path, maybe back to lobby. To the right, just before the final add block jump. Just so it's not so disappointing when it really looks like a path and then there's nothing there. And also I think it would be good if you could have some way to get back to the lobby here so you're not kind of locked in this place. Because right now, once you get here, there's no escaping. I don't know what this guy's doing here. It's not being activated. I can push it, but that seems just like a broken enemy. I don't know what it's doing here, but let me write that down as a weird level design issue. Final add block jump has weird broken enemy in the top left. Okay. Cool. Let's keep going. Yeah, like you don't need to use that at all, that ad block thing here, which is okay for normal mode, but maybe for hard mode we should add something that makes this jump a little trickier, because right now you just don't need to use the ad platform here. I mean, if you're trying to somehow do it like this without holding down the key, then it becomes pretty much impossible to get over there even. But if you are holding it down, then you're just blasting past everything with the double jump here. Okay, but oh well. We're in the final new area of the game. Okay. We have this here. Ah, god damn it. Ah, you can get back here. Oh, interesting. Alright. Can really just blast past this section with the glitch pulse. Can be so incredibly fast. Yeah, wow. Speedrun strats? Not quite. Okay. That enemy got me. Was being a little too cocky. Alright. There we go. Ah, okay, somehow it didn't jump. I think I pressed jump. Maybe it was my fault though. I'm not sure. Damn, it's really hard when you only have 1 health. Every enemy instantly kills you. Huh. This enemy is now not loaded. I'm curious, what happens? Oh, come on. When this enemy kills me, is the enemy just not being loaded when you get back there? So this one's there again. Let's get that destroy itself. Oh, yeah, the enemy that kills you is not being loaded. Interesting bug, okay. Enemy that kills you is not being loaded when you spawn. I think it has something to do with the enemy being destroyed as a result of killing you, because they always self-destroy. Okay, so here we go. Final part of the game. And ooh, there's a... Alright, and we fall down. That took a little too long, I think. But yeah, now my computer's busted. But, except I know that it's not, because I have the Unity window and all that stuff. This takes a little bit too long, I think. And then it just disappears, which is not supposed to happen. No. I can do nothing. Ah, okay. This is, yeah, the outro is still broken. Okay. So we got another thing here. Outro is still broken. Doesn't load. The last part. And come on. Outro BSOD loading takes too long. It just takes too long. And then the other thing is falling floor at the very end takes too long to trigger. Okay, because let's just get in here again, and I will just recall the last save. Oh, I'm invisible. Okay. Yeah, I'm invisible and I cannot move. I think I might not even be there. Okay. Okay, so I guess like we should just deactivate pause menu. Pause menu when you have entered the outro. BSOD. Okay, that's very important. But alright, let's then, because we played through the game on normal now. Let's check. Oh yeah, so the credits still have to be adjusted a bit. That's a bit outdated, so let me write that down as a task as well. Because the team has changed a little bit. And we might want to put some more stuff in there as well. So credits outdated. I don't know. Cool. Alright. So the settings work though. And they only have the... Why did the settings not have the difficulty slider, I wonder? Feels like something that should be in the settings. Okay. Pause menu settings, missing difficulty slider. Alright. Yeah, this obviously doesn't work yet. Either we have to remove it or we have to attach functionality to it. Maybe for the demo it's best if we remove it, but that's something to discuss, so... Let's just write down... discuss photo mode button in pause menu for the demo. I don't know. Maybe we don't even need it. And this still loads. Yeah, okay. This still loads a Patreon. This still loads Twitter, I guess. Yeah, it does. Okay. And this still doesn't work. So that's something to fix. Alright, cool. Then we can basically reboot. And that gives us our player back. And we have to load the first scene again. And here we are. Okay. So, ooh, that's interesting. So rebooting doesn't reset our health. That's a problem. Okay. Rebooting does not refill your health. Firefox Monkas. Hey Harsh, how you doing? Yes, I'm a Firefox user. Oh, this is actually... Why are these so dark? The top two buttons are somehow really dark. And the menu navigation doesn't work properly for some reason. Oh, that's strange. It works with the controller, but not with the keyboard. But yeah, these are somehow really dark. That's something I need to look into as well. Brave and Linux and DuckDuckGo is the best combo for privacy and an awesome secure browsing experience. Yeah, that's a fair point. Brave is pretty good for privacy. I still like Firefox though. Firefox is also good for privacy mostly. You get stuff like the Facebook container, which blocks anything Facebook related, which is nice. It's a default feature in Firefox. Anything is better than Edge and Bing. Yeah, obviously. Though one could argue that maybe Google Chrome is not necessarily better when it comes to privacy. Anyway. So what did I want to do here? Oh yeah, top 2 buttons in pause menu somehow dark when hovered, and that is an art task. Didn't have too many art tasks, it's mostly coding and level design. And here's another coding one, because keyboard navigation in pause menu not supported. And then let's do something here. I'll play with the controller and I press start. Okay, now this works actually. So I can navigate with the controller. That works nicely. Okay, but somehow the resume simulation button is not highlighted automatically. Firefox is good, but it's quite heavy. Yeah, Firefox can be a bit taxing on performance if your computer is not that good. That's a fair point. I have experienced that as well. True. Okay. And Brave is open source, yeah. I feel like open source, there's always upsides and downsides to it. Like, an obvious upside is, as you said, like the computer, the community is capable of fixing stuff, but the downside is sometimes also you can, from time to time, with security can be an issue with open source, and you can, from time to time, in some open source projects, notice that the people are doing this as a hobby. And sometimes usability suffers from that, or it becomes pretty nerdy to use open source software at times where you don't have professional designers working on it and so on. And I'm not trying to like dab on the open source community here or anything like that. I think open source is awesome as a concept, but sometimes I feel like open source software's kind of its bane is that a bunch of nerds are working on it in a way, and it becomes kind of like you have to be a nerd to use it. It's not true for all open source software. I think Blender got very nice with the 2.8 update, and its UI has improved a lot and is more usable for, I guess, like for more artisty people. And there are some other open source projects as well that are good examples of this. But yeah. It's basically for nerds made by nerds. Yeah, you can say that. But that can also sometimes mean that it has less universal public appeal, right? Because a lot of people then might not be able to use it, or might think it's too complicated for them or something like that. And that's when you also get compatibility issues, because then people are saying like, okay, this is only used by a couple of nerds, let's not support it, right? And the things can become pretty niche as a result. And I think there is value in nice user experience design and usability, even if you're doing an open source thing. But sometimes I feel like in open source projects, that perspective is a little bit lacking. It's not always the case, but it can be a trend at times. Upsides and downsides to everything. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so what I wanted to do here, I played through it on normal once. So the next step for me shall be playing it on hard. Because there are now level design adjustments based on which difficulty you're playing on. And yeah, let's just check it out on hard. And just to make it a little more harder, like a little harder for myself, I will play with a controller. Not that playing with a controller is generally harder, but I'm just not as used to it because I've mostly played the game with keyboard. So controller obviously enables me to roll slowly. Not that that's ever really necessary, but it's kind of neat that you can do it. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. I really wish there was D-pad support though. That's something I'm gonna nag River about. Okay. Oops. Yeah, there we go. And whoop. Jump right in. It's the welcome Glitcheon message. Select the checkpoint. And we can move on. So. This loading time, by the way, I believe is faster in the build than it is in the editor. You think the thumbnail was a bit overboard? Well, okay, hold on. Let me make a case for my thumbnail here. And I know that I'm kind of insulting myself a bit with this, which is like, oh, my game sucks. But look at this. I played through the game once, and those are all the issues, bad things, janky things, bugs, just downright broken things that I found while playing. All of this through one play session. So there are obviously issues, as you can see. Like, it obviously sucks in some ways because look at how much stuff this is, right? Like, and some of these are just minor concerns, something where I'm maybe a bit nitpicky, but some of them are downright progress blockers or game breaking. So I don't think I'm exaggerating too much in the thumbnail. A little bit maybe. A little bit. You can judge yourself whether you think it's clickbait or not, but I think there's at least some truth to it. Okay, let's go on. And we're playing this here. These are 3 enemies now, so you have to kind of jump over them. That's very nice. Alright. Yeah, so far I've been liking this. That's been cool. Yeah, that's also a nice camera transition here. Zooms in. And then, ooh, that's, yeah, speaking of camera transitions, that's, wow. This one's very problematic. What was that? Okay, let's zoom in fully here again, and then just inch our way here. Yeah, it kind of gets there too soon, and it can be very abrupt if you... Ooh, yeah, if you go back and forth between these two. Okay, let me write that down as a separate bug. I already wrote down bugs for this camera in this area. But I think this deserves a separate one, where it's like, if you move back and forth between cam transitions, it's very fast for some reason. It's awesome for real. I enjoy the progress of the game. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's making progress, even though it evidently still sucks in some areas, as you can see with all the stuff that I found this playtesting session. It's coming along. There's still a lot of stuff to do, as you can see there, but yeah, it's making progress. Okay, so this is the first terminal area, with currently just a placeholder voice line. As you can hear, placeholder voice line. You remember when they said an August release was possible? Yeah, we actually really thought that. Funny, huh? And there we go. Ah, that actually works. I thought for some reason that it doesn't work. Hold on. Okay, so there's one thing where I actually wrote down a task that isn't a task because I just assumed it wasn't fixed yet, but River actually fixed it. Yeah, let me. Oh yeah, this thing. Hey, that's one down.
Well, let's go move on.
Will you Snail and Glitcheon same day release confirmed? I mean, I don't know when Will You Snail will release. Oh my god, this is just voice line chaos. Come on, stop talking. Shut up. That is actually a thing. Like, getting an ability should stop the forum voice lines. Should fully stop the forum voice lines. I know everything now. Well, I know a lot of things about Will You Snail. I know some things about Will You Snail that the general public doesn't know, because I talk to Jonas about stuff sometimes. Actually, recently he showed me some very cool new lore stuff that I'm very excited about, but I cannot talk about. But it's very cool. I can promise you that much. And I do not know everything though. For a non-IT guy like me, it looks like magic. Creating an own game is mind-blowing. Yeah, it's really quite exciting and quite mind-blowing if you don't know how it works, I guess. If you know how it works, it can still be mind-blowing. But I don't know. Like if you have worked with Unity before, then it becomes a lot more I guess realistic, or it becomes a lot more normal to you that people would make their games and how that whole thing works, sort of. Yeah, as I said, I know a lot of stuff about Will You Snail, but what I don't know is what Jonas also doesn't know, and that is the release date, because the game's just not done yet, and no one knows when it will finally come out. I hope that Jonas takes the time he needs to make it really finished and awesome. It's already pretty awesome, but it's clearly not finished yet. But it's much more finished, obviously, than Glitcheon. I'm not talking about the demo here, but talking about like full game Glitcheon. The full game Glitcheon is like it kind of has a little bit of a start to it, right? But there's still so much more that needs to be done for that. The demo is kind of within sight, the release date, and we want to definitely bring it out at least this year, in the next couple of months. But yeah, I don't know. Like, we'll see how fast we can get there. Oh, interesting. Okay. yeah, let's keep going here. Oh, okay, what the hell, Barnacle? Barnacle, how do you expect me to beat that? What? It's impossible. It's actually impossible. Wait, let me just change the difficulty back to normal so I can pass this section, because that's impossible. Let me write that down. Hard mode hazard in GP Tower is impossible to get past. Yeah, that's a little weird, but we don't need to worry about it. We can just go to normal mode and get up there, and then we can move on. Okay, and now back to hard mode. Oh, that's a that's a thing as well. Let's check that out. Let's see if that's possible. That's kind of possible. It's a little annoying, but it's possible. Because you can actually get onto the platform here. Yeah, I don't know if we should put this in hard mode. Maybe in maybe in extreme mode. That's okay, but for hard, I don't know. It just seems a little needlessly annoying. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, I've seen this before. This is a strange one where you cannot see a hazard that Barnacle has placed here. And it's not entirely certain why, but there is just a weird hazard in front of the window that's just not supposed to be there. Let's see quickly here. Which one are we talking about? Oh, interesting. Cannot actually find it. It has to be there. I just jumped into it, but what is this then? Floodlight beam. Oh no, that's something else. That's in the background. Yeah, that is certainly interesting. And platforms, left wall, ceiling. No, it's not here. Hazard, background. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's a little strange. I've seen it before, but that doesn't mean I know how to fix it or how to even find it, because you cannot see it. Maybe I can see it in 3D mode somehow. Oh, what? Out there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's like in a hard mode folder. Where is that hard mode folder? Well, it's a big hierarchy. Jesus. Okay. Hard mode. Oh, that's just okay, that's just in a root. But yeah, so this hazard here has a strange Z position. Wait, I think this just has a... Ooh, okay, look at that. It's actually really big. And all of these now have a strange Z position because the... Yeah, that's a thing that unfortunately in Unity with 2D games can happen quite a lot. where you just have strange Z positions for things. Okay, let me write that down. GP hard mode hazard strange Z pos and should only be on in extreme mode. In my opinion, it should just be in extreme mode, because if hard mode is kind of like something that a lot more people play through, then this is just kind of, as a default thing, it's kind of a little bit ugly to have that blocking the view of the city in such a way. I think it just looks a bit, I don't know. I think that could look better. Okay, so whoop, juked him. Alright, now we get to this section. We just have to make a platform here to get across that. Then we get up here. Oh, actually, yeah. There's one thing that I wanted to test. Can I think when you get here there's no return because you cannot get past this section. Okay, well then, let me just cheat a little bit, because I want to try something. And that is taking the player. Because if you collect the arrow platform and instead of moving on, you decide to go back and go up here, there should be a secret that you only see, or that you can only get past if you actually get in here and get past all of these enemies. Let's see if that's possible. Because you can just narrowly avoid all these and kind of beat them with the arrow platform. And it's a little bit tricky, but definitely possible. Whew. Okay. And this one is kind of a little bit different in a way, where you kind of have to tank the damage. I don't like that, but for now that's the way it is. We could make that one dependent on whether you have the ability Glitch Pulse or not. But yeah, so this doesn't work. Usually this wall should be gone if you decide to go back here from the other door. But it's not gone, so that's a level design thing. Hazard wall does not disappear if you go back with only arrow platform into attack level. Alright. Let's continue then. Usually we should be able to get past this, but yeah. Oh, that's interesting. If you flick the controller, sometimes it can result in you turning around. Maybe we need to lower the dead zone a little bit. I don't know. Hasn't caused any issues during gameplay yet, so if it doesn't, I think I don't need to do anything yet, but maybe it does at some point, and then we need to change the dead zone or something. Okay, so we're just going through this section again. A little speedier this time, I guess. Right. This was actually not doable. So we'll just go past this in normal mode, whatever. Okay. And now we're switching back to hard mode. Ow. Okay. So this is just like in the demo. Very easy for me, really hard for a lot of people. That's why I think it should be a little bit easier. It should be made easier in normal mode. Okay, so here we go. I think. Oh, wait. Let me just die again because that was kind of pathetic. Ah, come on. Yeah. Sometimes when you jump, when you press jump on these springs, then the jump doesn't go up. You need to sleep. All the best for you. Yeah, all the best for you too. Thanks for stopping by. See you around. Okay. Let's go on. Yeah. Alright, so. Whew. Ah, no. Okay, we got hit here. As I mentioned, I'm playing with a controller, so this is a little bit harder for me than usual. It's a little bit something I'm not quite as used to with this particular game. Because I've played it on keyboard so much. But I manage. It's okay. Oof. Okay, that was not okay. But I think that was the last one. Yes. Alright. So this section was definitely harder on hard mode than it was on normal, which is good because it's supposed to be.
Hi there. Welcome to the forum. This is just merely a placeholder voice line. Here is a second placeholder voice line.
Let's go already. Let's go. Alright.
Hi there. Welcome
We enter this. And we have a new ability. Which is, I think, yeah, that's the bumpers. Both bumpers will serve you well there. But you have to get a little close to the enemies in order to push them away. Ooh. Alright, so with controller this is like extra challenging for me now because I'm not used to the new way the glitch pulse works yet, where you have to hold down the button. And I'm also on top of that not used to the way controller controls work. So it's kind of a double control difficulty thing for me. Okay, well, we need to... you need to react pretty quickly here. If you want to go across... Oh, wow, that was a little too fast, actually. Oh. Okay, maybe I can just... Oops. Maybe I can just go like this. Yeah, okay, that's a little safer. Let's do that. Alright, there we go. We made it. Okay, so now we're going through this again, but from the other direction and with the glitch pulse. So I'm hoping this will actually be a bit easier. Because we have our ability to deal with enemies. Ooh! Well, I say it's easier and I still fail. Okay. Now we can launch this into the other one. That makes it a little easier here. Okay, press the arrow platform a little too late there. Alright. I really think that it's probably for the best if the camera's Y is locked here, but I'm not too sure yet. It hasn't really bothered me yet that it's not locked. So maybe it's okay that it isn't. I don't know. Alright, so let's get through here. Final one. Alright. Now we can move on to the level ads and analytics center, which I believe is also a bit harder on hard mode. Ah, come on. Yeah, already wrote about these jumps that they are sometimes a little bit too tight. Actually, one thing that I want to have here in this section is replacing some of these red enemies with blue enemies for hard mode, because that will make this tower a little bit more difficult in terms of you have to actually use the glitch pulse more. Replace some red enemies with blue enemies and tower of add block for hard mode. I think Barnacle will understand what I mean. Okay, so alright, so we got another ability for this one here.
Welcome to the forum. This is just merely a placeholder voice line. Here is a second placeholder voice line that we will play after the first one.
Alright.
Whoops. That wasn't supposed to happen. Whatever
Right,
that is,
so
because this is just so I don't know. Well, let's go.
yeah, let's actually move on. But what I'm gonna do here
So that's okay.
is I'm actually gonna move back. And I'm gonna try this. Yeah, okay, you can get here. So if you do that in the final demo, you should be able to find a secret here. But right now that's not implemented and we know that, so I don't need to write it down. I just wanted to check if that's still possible with the new way the glitch pulse works, and yes it is. Okay, so what I also came to do is I want to go back to the platform expansion sector, which is this level here. That's what we're calling it right now. And oof, okay, that hit me. Ooh. Alright. Aha. Huh. Now we're dealing with this again. That really needs to be fixed. Total progress blocker. Okay, now we can return to hard mode. So now that we have the adblock ability, we can actually get up here and to get to the secret area. Neolite observation deck, as it says on the sign here. And now we're outside. And what is this? What could it be? It's mysterious. What's happening here? Alright. And as you can see in the top left corner, we just got 1 extra max health. So that's what you get for this. Kind of just a little secret area here. If you decide to go back, that's kind of some of the exploration aspects that we're adding into this. So I just got an extra heart from that. Let me die. Okay, so I just purposefully killed myself in the game, of course, to see. Okay, so I don't have the heart anymore, but this status of this thing is still deactivated, as if I had gotten it. So that's a bug. So it's like die after collecting health upgrade. And the object will be deactivated still upon loading last CP. And but you don't have the extra heart anymore. So that's a little bit of a bug that we need to fix. Okay, let's go out of here again. We did what we came to do, which was find another bug, basically. Oh yeah, let's check out the time these take now. Yeah, that's alright. That's an alright time. We could go through the entire level again, but let's not do that. That just seems kind of unnecessary. Let's just drop back down and go back to the Ads and Analytics Center. Oh no, you have the extra max heart, but you don't have the extra heart filled. So it's, yeah, let's specify that because that's a difference. So max health is still increased. I think this should all just reset when you die, and you should just should just be kind of reset to the state it was before. Oh no. Okay, what a shame. Well, almost lost all my health. Jeez. Come on. I'm just pressing the wrong button at this point. Okay, boop, 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 boop. Okay, there we go. Woo. Can't get me. Alright, let's get out of here. Ooh, that was close. Alright. Okay. Okay. So hugging a wall does not work anymore for gaining momentum for the glitch pulse. That just makes it a little harder to use when being in small spaces like this, but I think it's fair because you're actually not fast when hugging a wall. But yeah, this is absolutely not the way to do this jump. Just wanted to experiment with it. Okay. Oh no. Damn it. Yeah. It's just... The glitch pulse is not very useful for traversal in vertical sections. But that's okay. It's not made for that. Alright. Yeah, let's go through this area real quickly. Whoa. Ah, okay. This area is a lot harder when you're in extreme mode, because then the time for the ads to appear is way shorter. Oh, okay. That's how it is, I see. Alright, so we need to do something like this here. I don't like this. I don't... yeah, this is just janky. I mean, you can do it, but it's... I would say this should be extreme mode rather than hard mode. These kind of extra hazards should be rather extreme mode, in my opinion. Okay, let's write that down. Added hazard for JV jump 1 in add block should be extreme mode only, because I can see a lot of people getting stuck here if they're playing in hard mode and they don't know that you can also just boom, boom. And I mean, even I am kind of failing at it here, because it is really a pretty tricky thing to pull off if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, okay, this is also pretty tough. There's a... wait, let me do that again. Hold on. Just kind of have to hold that down there. I see. Oh, okay, you can use that. That's kind of nice. Oh, yeah, okay, so this is the broken checkpoint. But it's still showing the non-broken checkpoint, so it's kind of showing both of them. That's a bug. Need to fix that. Broken checkpoint is still showing the non-broken visuals at the same time. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is made pretty interesting. Okay. Wow, this Barnacle really made this section very hard in hard mode. I think some of that should only be extreme mode. But fair, that's fair. Let's try to get through it anyway, because if anything, the developers should be good enough to beat the toughest challenges in their games. Okay, so what we'll try to do here... oh, come on. Nah. That one's placed, I feel, a bit awkwardly. I don't know if Barnacle really tested this. Getting that glitch pulse at the right time there is a bit tricky. But yeah, alright, we got it. Okay, let's jump as high as possible here, and now we actually need to use this extra platform. I like that. It's just a bit hard. Maybe for extreme mode, I don't know yet. But it was fine once you figure it out. It's fine. Okay. So I don't think there's anything different in hard mode in this section. This section is just generally not supposed to be very hard, so that's okay. Ah, that's yeah, that's an interesting bug. Enemy active beeping. Audio loop never fades out when it gets out of range. You can still hear that beeping. You can still hear a little bit of a faint to the side there. It's pretty subtle, but I can hear it, and it's a bug. Okay, we're here now. Yeah. Let's go. Alright, so we're here. Oh no, we cannot go past here. Oh no, we fall down here and we get a blue screen. Okay, but as we know, the blue screen is actually kind of broken right now. Oh, and you can use the pause menu. Yeah, alright. Yeah, this is not supposed to be that way. You're not supposed to be able to pause during this section. And it should go faster, but I already wrote that down. Yeah, let's delete the save again. And as a final part of this testing session, we shall try to do it in extreme mode. Let's see how extreme this really is. We're back at the start again, so we don't have our abilities. Now let's check it out. I'm ready. Oh, there are enemies here now. I actually think there shouldn't be enemies here in extreme mode. Though it's an interesting challenge because yeah, that's kind of interesting. It feels somewhat cool, but for story reasons, I think the like talk about the enemies is revealed later. So that's at least a discussion point. So let's make it just a green card for discussion stuff. Discuss whether enemies in tutorial extreme are okay due to story stuff. Because it later appears in the voice lines, they are being mentioned like they just appeared for the first time, and if they already appeared here, then it's a little weird, I guess. And this one's just not hard at all. You just have to kind of jump up there and it crashes itself into the ground, so that's not making it any harder. But okay, let's keep going. Let's leave this area and go into the first area. I'm very interested in what Barnacle did to spice this up further. Okay, now we have enemies down here, just like we had in the tutorial section, and wow, that's... Actually, let me do a thing here. I want to challenge myself a little more. On top of playing it with the controller in extreme mode, I want to, because that was supposed to be the case. I remember that we wanted to do that. And let's see if I can make it so. That's a game controller. Does the game controller have anything with health? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, probably in the player. Audio loop, camera trigger, ability controller. There's so many abilities here. Back attack, front attack. Why are these duplicates in here? I really don't know. Play controller. Where actually is the health? Can you search for that? Yeah, I think it's supposed to be. Yeah, actually it is here. Let's change that to 1. Because in extreme mode, you're only supposed to have 1 max health. I need to get hurt a little bit. Okay, I think I have 1 max health now, but it's showing me 3 hearts in the top. Doesn't matter. We know we only have 1 max health. We cannot get hit by enemies. That's the point of it. Okay, that was fine. Whew, okay. Gonna have to juke them. Yeah, we must never be hit by enemies. That's the challenge run of this stream.
Welcome to the forum. This is just merely a placeholder voice line. Here is a second placeholder voice line that we will play after the first one.
Okay, so we can
Here is a
grab that and skip all the voice stuff. Blah 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 blah. Alright, so we have an enemy here now. Let's also skip that, it's kind of annoying. Alright. But we got a checkpoint here. That's very kind of you, Barnacle. I don't think we really need it, though. I think, like, we should probably have a checkpoint at every terminal, because no one wants to watch the cutscene again, or go through that whole sequence again. But yeah. Okay, so this is actually... The enemy placement is cool, that's fine. But the hazard placement, as we discussed before, you can't get past it, so I just have to cheat. Unfortunately, that is the case. I have to kind of cheat to get past it. Already written down though, so let's move on. So we have this one. I know that there's an invisible hazard here, so we have to jump over the whole thing. Okay, get that one dead. That one is actually very easy to avoid. This one's also really easy. I think Barnacle should playtest this a little more, because these just all kill themselves. They really don't make anything harder. This one maybe a little bit, but you can just use that. I think once you have the error platform... okay, no, I shouldn't talk too quickly. I shouldn't, because I only have 1 health. You really cannot get hit. And I know I just cheesed that by exploiting a bug a little bit, but whatever. It's already hard enough. Okay, let's go. Whew. Alright. That's pretty tricky. But we did it. Ooh, that is mean. Alright, so that is just kind of hard because you don't expect it to be there, and it's sort of dark here. Oh man. I hear an enemy. But I don't know where it is. That's strange. There's certainly one. And here's another one. Easy. Okay. Okay. Boy, that's... I don't know if this is possible to avoid. Oh man. Okay. Ugh, it is possible. Okay, that's pretty cool actually. That's a nice additional challenge. Let's see. So this next section is probably gonna be very hard as well. Okay, yeah, we got an extra hazard. Ooh, okay. Okay, this is already quite a bit harder. Whew. Oh man, wow. That was adrenaline, wow. Oh man, that's... Okay, Barnacle, that's just mean. That's just mean. You hit that enemy behind the hazard. Don't know whether that was intentional or not, but that's just very mean. Alright, so we know that there's an enemy here, so... Wait, no. Ah, okay. Guess that was not totally hidden, but it was kind of unexpected that it jumped at me. Alright, so... Oh man, this is really tricky with only 1 health. Not allowed to get hit at all. But it makes it very exciting. Kinda like that. Ah, this is so hard. But it's okay if it's very hard and fun to play, that's fine. I mean, this is extreme mode, it should be kind of extreme. Whew. No, that enemy was hidden behind the hazard. It was there. Wow, that's just... wow. I don't know what to say. Ah, whew, okay. Oh, no! Ah, why didn't my arrow platform work there? Okay, try that again. Ah, okay. I was just hitting that spring a little too soon. Ah, man. Didn't have an arrow platform anymore. Dude. This section, man. That's a difficulty spike if I've ever seen one. Ooh. Alright. Ah. Ah, no. Oh, I shouldn't have gone back there. Okay. Okay. Alright, that one's gone because of a bug. Ah, I hate that jumping bug where when you press jump on the spring, then it sometimes takes the bounce away. Ooh, okay. Man. This section is tough, y'all. This is tough. Ooh. Okay. Alright, we've passed this one again. It's not time to celebrate yet. The next one is very hard because there are these two enemies here. Okay. Alright. Got that. Ooh. Alright. This is trouble. Oh, I knew I was gonna die there. I already saw it coming. Okay. But I got a little further that time. Yeah, this is getting to the point where it's actually really difficult, and I kinda like it. I think, you know, like, extreme mode should really feel extreme. Ooh, okay. This, and then... Ooh, oh no! Ugh. Yeah. Alright. I'm having a lot of fun with these when it goes well. But sometimes it doesn't. That was very close. But yeah, when you just narrowly avoid death here, it's very fun. Yeah, like that. That's so cool. Almost feels choreographed. Okay. Okay. Now we're getting to this part again. No! Ah, damn it. This is very hard. Oh. Okay. Alright. Sometimes that is actually, I think that is another bug where sometimes you don't get your error platform restored when landing on a spring, so let's your error platform is not restored when landing on a spring. Okay. Come on, let's get it. Let's do it. This has turned into a let's play a rage game stream. Alright. Okay. This again. Okay, that's how you do it. Dude. Okay, I think this last one, is that even possible? Oh yeah, it's just, wow, okay, it's just narrowly possible. That's awesome. Whew, alright. I know this is there, I knew this was there, but I think that shouldn't be there, honestly. Like, that's just cheap. Especially since you don't have a checkpoint here. You get just this cheap one that you're not being warned about at all. I think, honestly, like, this one should just be removed. This one's okay, just as kind of a little bit of an extra, but this just feels very unfair. Since you can't see it ahead of time. Yeah, let's just skip this, blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Alright. Alright. One sec here. I wanna write down that this second hazard above, like, Yeah, second extreme hazard above the glitch pulse terminal should be removed as it's unfair. Okay. Alright, so we get this. That was an extra enemy that is not normally there. Ooh, I don't like that because it appears exactly when you load in with a checkpoint and just can result in just repeated death. Let me just write a task as a general rule. Never have enemies right by a checkpoint, even in extreme mode. Okay. Let's resume. Okay. So we have a new hazard there. That's different. But you can load, you can land on this side. And then there's this enemy. Alright, how do we do this? Yeah, so we just dispatch the enemy and then we return. That's the way. Okay, nice. Okay, this one's also new. Ooh, I didn't quite get rid of that one. It's still there. Ah! Ooh, that was close. Now I got rid of it. Oh man, it's still there. Did I get it? I don't think so. Okay. That is very hard. Very hard. Okay, you can do that. Ah, that was... okay. Well, let's do that again. Is that enemy actually dealt with? Didn't hear it explode, but I guess it's gone, so... Oh no, it's not gone! Oh! That surprised me. Jump scare time. Okay, yeah, this is not good news. If you push that one away with the... Whoa, what did I do there? That was actually not intentional, but it was super epic. I mean, I'm gonna take it, you know? Wow, alright. Yeah, so this is... okay. This one's kind of hidden in that... Ooh, this is tricky. Wow! Ah, dude, that is so hard because those enemies, you don't see them at all. Man, wow, okay. Okay, that exploded, I could hear it. So maybe we can do something like... okay. Maybe you can lure it towards you to make that easier. Shit. Okay, Ooh. Is that one always so close? Why is that so close, that enemy? Kind of moved over there, I think. Wait, was there always this enemy? I don't remember this one being here. Weird. Okay, I just want to get this one over here. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. Now I can fairly easily do this. Yep, alright. No! Oh, okay, just launched myself into that. God damn it. Okay. Right, yeah, no, that isn't there, that other enemy. I don't know where that came from. Must have been one of the earlier ones or something. Ooh. Okay. Let's lure this in. There we go. Tricky, but doable. Oh, come on. Yeah, this whole level so far really feels like that extreme mode where it's just really hard. Ooh, okay, there we go. Okay. Oh no. Oh man. I saw it chasing me. I was powerless to stop it. I don't know how to deal with that section yet. That seems very hard. Yeah, this feels like the game was modded by some modders who are just really sadistic or want to see streamers suffer. Like Mario Odyssey Superstar mode or something like that. Okay, so we got this one. Come on. Alright. Nah, that one in the ceiling actually just feels really unfair and kind of doesn't add anything to the level, doesn't make it more interesting or better to play. I'll just remove that. Right, so let's get this one. Yeah, alright. I was pressing the button too late. Okay. Yeah, when you jump into that and the ceiling there just feels very unfair. Doesn't feel like something that's supposed to happen. At least that's not clearly telegraphed enough that that's supposed to hurt you. Okay. Man, I always die to that. That is so unfair. Definitely want that to be changed. Oh no, I picked him away. That's not supposed to be. Okay. Everything is fine. Oh, no! Damn it. Just as I said that everything is fine, nothing is fine. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's get past this time. Yeah, alright. Okay, so... Okay. Think you can just narrowly get through this? Bah! That enemy placement, man. And the checkpoint was right there. Just about to get the checkpoint. Okay, okay. That's... Okay. That's that. Those just kill themselves. Now, this one you can get through. Ah, and now I jumped too high. Yeah, that's super annoying, that enemy right by the checkpoint. Always keeps killing you while you're still in your death animation. Ooh, that's apparently something you can do if you feel adventurous. Okay, let's get those done. Alright. Oh, come on, I was really not jumping high, I was just tapping it. Honestly, if I fail again, I'm just gonna skip this section. Because... yeah, it's been taking me a long ass time now, and kinda wanna move on and check out the rest of the game. Ooh, okay, well that was stupid. Wait, what is this? You... For some reason, the health up sound plays when you die. That's not supposed to be that way. Health up sound plays when you die. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna skip this section because honestly, this is taking too long. It's very hard, but it's doable. It's just I don't have the patience for it right now. So let's just try to get done with this. Ah. Man, this is still very hard because those enemies now are not as easily killed. The addition of that red enemy actually makes it easier. Because they just kill each other. Ooh, that was not supposed to go that way. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, now there are no enemies here, so this is significantly easier. Okay, let's load extreme mode again. Yeah, this is another example where I feel like there shouldn't be an enemy here. This is a checkpoint. Just makes for these ridiculous death montages when you die once, because you're immediately being killed again at the checkpoint and you can't even figure out what's going on, so... Alright, so this one, ooh, there's a hazard here now, and an enemy behind that hazard. Let's lure out the enemy first. Okay. Whew, how do we... Yeah, not like that. Huh. Maybe you're supposed to do that kind of thing where you just jump from there. Let's try that again. But with less suck. Yes, okay, there we go. Alright. Now we got this. Alright. I think the previous section was actually way easier than the section before that. Section before that was the hardest thing in the whole game so far. And here there are basically just more red enemies in the gaps. But I feel like that doesn't matter as much as only having 1 health, because only having 1 health means that you cannot get hit once, and the other ones in the gaps, they seem to just kill themselves all the time, so they're not a big deal. Okay, so this one didn't kill itself. But that other one did, so yeah. But you can just really easily drop down here and see that that one down there just killed itself. Ooh, okay, this it's actually pretty hard. If you cannot get hit in this section, you are a little bit screwed. Okay, jeez. Okay. Got that. A little too late. My reaction time was not good enough. Okay. That one. Okay. Now my reaction time was better. Alright. Get that. That was a little bit of a panic moment. Okay. Yeah, we got that one. Think we are nearing the end. Ooh, didn't want to press that. Have to use the arrow platform to block your fall. Okay, this one kills itself. That one kills itself. Yeah, they don't really matter. And there's the final one. And let's just zoom past it. So that one also doesn't matter. Alright. So, final section of the game. Let's see what Barnacle has in stock for us here. I'm fearing for the worst. But let's see. Ah, pressing the wrong button. Okay. You have to remember that here I am not allowed to get hit by any of these enemies, which makes this section quite a bit harder. Alright. Yeah, that's fine though. Okay, very nice. We get to the next terminal section.
Welcome to the forum. This is just merely a placeholder voice line. Here is a second
And we
placeholder
could
voice
get
line.
an extra health now by getting back to the secret area, but feels like that's gonna take a long time, and I doubt that things will get very hard in terms of health from here on. I think the hardest level in terms of enemies and health is the previous level.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Ooh, okay, that's
Whatever is,
that one's new.
this is just a
Though this one's also a little bit harder because
well,
these appear super fast. Like, look at that. You really cannot stay on these platforms at all.
know what it is though.
Look at how fast the mouse is going to that. Man. Ooh, okay. There's an enemy here now. That's fine. Alright, I was pressing buttons in the wrong order. Okay. Yeah, those killed each other, that's nice. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, you can pass that really easily like that. This one is just a bit more of a tricky jump, but you can get past those enemies pretty easily in the end. And whoa, okay. I see how it is. You cannot stand on that at all. That's so funny. Ooh, alright, we got that. Yeah, alright. We got past it. This checkpoint doesn't work in this mode, so that's just the extra challenge. I think that enemy up there is fake or broken or something. That's something we should just remove, honestly. Okay, yeah. I like how those enemies are arranged that you can just barely get past them. Like that. And I forgot to press glitch pods. I'm spaghettiing. Alright, so here we go. Man. Actually, I got quite used to the glitch pulse being hold down now, rather than hold down an arrow key, hold down the glitch pulse. Kinda like it. Okay, so... Ah, man. Wrong buttons at the wrong time. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, it feels like a hard section at the end. I like that because... no, what was that? Because it's kind of the final challenge of the game. Like, that is actually meant to be a tough challenge. I wasn't looking there. So it's good that this is at least somewhat hard again. Ah! Why was I getting killed there? I'm not sure. Okay. I don't like the camera in that area, not only because it clips part of this area, but also because it doesn't follow your fall fast enough, so you kind of have to guess when to press glitch pulse there. Ah, and this feels very strange. I don't know what's going on there. Like, that might actually be a bug. I'm not sure. Because it didn't seem like I should have hit that hazard there. But I did. Right, so... Oh no, when you do it like that, that isn't fast enough. Damn it. Ah. Okay. That was close, but we made it. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay. Alright. I think those enemies actually didn't provide much more of a challenge. The real challenging thing is that that checkpoint is missing and you don't get to try it as often, so in that way it's kind of a little bit harder. Alright, so now we're in the final section of the game. I don't think there are any difficulty tweaks here apart from the ad block things. I mean, you could probably just do some kind of like enemy spam or add some hazards in this area to make it a little more tricky in extreme mode. It's not strictly necessary because this is just kind of... It's just kind of a section to enjoy the glitchiness of the background as you get to the side. Still, this is a little bit tricky, but it's okay. Okay. I think you can actually... I don't know. Yeah. Okay. That's a problem. Okay, well, yeah, you can sort of get stuck in there if you juke it. That's not supposed to be possible. Maybe just make the blue screen trigger zone appear a little sooner, a little higher up. Okay, but yeah, let's just finish the game here. Yeah, okay, so there's the blue screen. That's the game done. Played through it in all difficulty modes. Some things were impossible on hard and extreme, but most of it was actually pretty much fine. Extreme is really fun to play if you're very good at the game. I think it's very frustrating if you're not good at the game, but it's supposed to be for only the very high skilled gamers anyway. For those who really want to have a very tough challenge. And I think it provides that. So, yeah. Cool. Okay, for everybody watching, sincerely thank you for taking part in the stream. This is kind of the end of the stream. We have a lot of new tasks and bugs here that we need to fix and that we need to do. It honestly, it looks really daunting, but a lot of this is very tiny fixes that can be done in a minute or so. But it's good to have all this stuff written down so we can just have our heads free and just work on the list. To anyone making a game, I would definitely recommend doing a session like this from time to time, just so that you can figure out where your game's at and what you still need to fix and so on. I'm gonna turn on some music in the background here. Yeah, but that's it. Like, we got a lot of level design tasks, certainly a lot of coding tasks with little bugs that we need to fix. A little bit of art here and there, not too much. I can definitely help with both the coding and the level design tasks as well, because if you look at my timeline here, I don't have a lot of stuff left myself, so I can help there. I think there are definitely some high priority things in here that are higher priority than my standard timeline stuff right now. Might do some of this this weekend, and I hope that I can have some support from both Barnacle and River to fix these things and sort out these issues that I found during the session today. Yeah, there's definitely still a bit of work, as you can see, but it's really good to have all this just written down and figured out, so that we can just fix what's left. Yeah. Alright, so that's the end of this play session, this play test. Thank you everybody for watching again. If you want to have more streams like this, I kind of stream semi-regularly on the weekends on YouTube. Some development, some art, some whatever, some music, you know. Yeah, if you want more of those, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and give this stream a like. And also join our Discord, it's a lot of fun there. Links to that are in the description. And I wish you all a great day, evening, morning, whatever you have right now in your time zone. Goodbye, and see you at the next stream.